No, I'm tired of it. Every year, around Christmas time, I always get a Tinkerbell thing. And they always say, well, Amy, you like fairies. Tinkerbell's not a fairy.
I do lying about and not miss it sooner or later.
Okay, technically she's a fairy. She is a pixie, which is designated under Fae. But she's not the only fairy, which is why I'm doing this. I told you about the brownies last week, and I'll tell you about more fairies in weeks to come. Pixies are small, winged creatures. They have big heads, big eyes, arched brows, pointed noses, and pointed ears. Something you don't see on Tinkerbell. She has a really tiny head. It bugs me. Now, Pixies, much like Tinkerbell in the original movie, very much unlike Tinkerbell in these new movies that are coming out, they are very mischievous.
Oh! Stop it, Tink!
They're not bad, they just like to pull little harmless pranks. And they like to poke at you and like pinch you, especially if you're lazy. Don't sit on the couch too much if you want a pixie around. Oh yeah, and if you want to win favor with a pixie, you can bribe them with milk or honey, or you could be a woman in a really unfortunate situation. I have a story here. I'm gonna read to you a little bit. Well, I'll paraphrase for you. Once a woman was married to a lazy man who would not do his job, and the woman, very desperate, would dress up as her husband every day and go to work, only to find that his job has already been done. She later came to find out that pixies had gone in before her and did the job because they took pity on her. For the most part, pixies are generally nice, and they're actually very creative individuals. They've been known to do metalsmithing, gold, silver, and in fact, that's where the pixie dust thing comes from.
Yup. Just a little bit of pixie dust.
No, pixie dust does not make you fly.
Everything's rolling. So
It looks kind of silly, but the Nefcam could really work.
I'm not sure. I mean, I move my head a lot, and it's not real steady.
Well, we'll find something better eventually, but...
I mean, it'll do, but... What the hell's he on about?
Sean, what'd you get into? Oh, God.
What?
Sean?
Guys,
Dude?
Amy, I found your fairy dust.
What?
She doesn't have fairy dust.
I think I can fly.
Sean,
Dude, you
no,
can't fly.
you can't
That's
fly.
not fairy dust, Sean.
That's not how
Oh,
fairy dust works.
criminy.
This isn't how- I told you it wouldn't work.
Peter Pan, it's full of shit.
But it's a way to track the pixies where they've been. Because of their metalworking, they get a lot of gold and silver shavings on their little feet, which they track as they go, and also flies off of them as they fly. And that's pixie dust. It's got no magical qualities at all that anybody's been made aware of. And in a more modern interpretation, if you go to take a look at the Dresden Files, pixies love pizza. That's something I was really surprised to find out. It's been a while since I've watched Lost Girl, but I'm pretty sure you can find a pixie in there somewhere. Best place to find a pixie is, sadly, Peter Pan. You do see one in the labyrinth.
Poor thing. You monster. It bit me. I thought they did nice things, like Like granting wishes.
They're not the nicest bunch, but they do go back and forth quite a bit. So you can try to hang with Pixie if you want. Just no iron. An iron will kill a Pixie stone dead.
Every time someone says, I do not believe in fairies, somewhere there's a fairy that falls down dead.
However, if you tell a Pixie that they don't believe in fairies, you'll probably just piss it off.
Clap your hands, Peter. It's the only way to say it.
Okay, I'm clapping.
You don't have to clap. I believe in fairies! Peter Pan is probably one of my least favorite Disney movies because they just ruined the fairy myths so entirely. So, there's another week of Fairy Fridays for you with me, Amy the Fairy of CKDS Radio. Link below. If you have anything else to add, please give a video response or let us know in the comments below. Fairy on, guys.
Come and play as the wild fairies play in a magical circle of fairy ring. You won't want to leave and forever you'll stay where the vision is brightest.